Hi! It's been a long time since I've posted any videos. I just want to say hi and thank you to everybody for your amazing messages and your support. It kind of just reinforces why I'm doing this. It makes me feel good, of course, at the same time. So thank you, and I'm very, very happy that you're able to relate to me and realize you're not the only one. And in fact, there's a gazillion people out there that are going through this at the same time, and they feel the same way as you. I've had 2 video responses, and that's great. For me, that's the best way to respond. I do get a lot of messaging, and unfortunately I can't respond to everybody, but if you do a video response, I will definitely respond to you. Yeah. So what's new with me? A few things, I guess. I finished one more course at university, so I have one left. And then after that, I can graduate. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'm on disability now. I'd like to get off it, of course, and unfortunately I'm feeling the pressure from my father. He basically doesn't understand why I'm on disability, why I can't work, and he kind of has the mentality of suck it up, buttercup. You know, you got to be independent. You can't rely on your parents forever because they're helping me out a bit, a lot actually. And so I've been thinking a lot about what I want in my future lately. And I know, but it's a process, and like I tried to explain to my father, one step at a time. You know, I can't just jump into something and have a breakdown or something like that. So yeah, we got to go one step at a time, and sometimes they're baby steps, and sometimes we feel like we're taking one step forward and 2 steps back, and we're not getting anywhere. But you just have to keep going. I know I've mentioned this before, but I had absolutely no hope for about, I guess, until I found DP Self-Help and diagnosed myself. So that was 10 years. The only reason I think I'm alive today is because I have this instinct to survive, sort of like wild animals, you know. And also because of my mother. She's been amazing. I can't say enough about her. Thanks, Mom. And I hope you guys have some sort of family support. If not, you can get support from dpselfhelp.com. It's amazing, an amazing website if you haven't been on there. So anyway, I've been sort of reassessing my life, my goals. I'm taking lamotrigine right now in addition to Seroquel and Paxil, and it hasn't done anything, so sort of my next step with medication is to get rid of the lamotrigine. And I'm also on Abilify. I just started Abilify. So I was having problems with it. I can't remember what it's called, but you feel restless all the time. I got a lot done, I have to say. And it seems to counteract the tiredness of Seroquel, and it's definitely stimulating. But I had to cut it back because I just couldn't sit down. I couldn't. And I felt like I was going to get in a fight. I felt very aggressive with my thoughts in my head. And so my psychiatrist said that the negative side effects of the Abilify may go away. So I'm going to give it a bit more time, and then I decreased it, so I'm going to give it a bit more time and increase it again. So that's where I'm at with medication. I'm still looking for something for anxiety. My anxiety is out of control. I don't have panic attacks, but it's chronic, constant anxiety no matter what I'm doing. And it's very physical, up here in my neck and my back and my whole head and face. And I need to get that under control before I return to the workforce, when I do. Yeah, it's just working on a plan, step by step. Hopefully I'll get better in the next little while, a few years, I'm hoping. And I do want to return to work, and eventually I want to have a family. I don't want to wait too long though. So that's kind of one of my other goals. What else? I'm trying a special diet. I don't like to call it a diet. I'd rather call it a lifestyle. Anyway, it's raw food. I'm eating only raw food, so that includes vegetables, greens, fruit, seeds, and nuts. And I have a dehydrator, so I can make raw bread. Basically, the idea is that by heating food, you kill the enzymes, and that has something to do with, people believe it, a food has an energy associated with it, and if you cook the food, it kills that energy, kills the enzymes as well, and sort of changes the makeup of the food. You may ask where we get our protein, and I can explain it this way. When we eat protein, meat, our body actually has to break that protein down into individual amino acids, and then the body uses those amino acids to make our own proteins. So when you're eating greens, they're full of amino acids, not really joined together as much as proteins, so our body doesn't have to break them down, and then we use those amino acids just like we would in the protein that we broke down in the meat into amino acids to make our own proteins. So it's kind of skipping that extra step of breaking down the proteins. Yeah, and they kind of call it the gorilla diet because it's kind of based on what gorillas eat, although raw fooders don't eat nearly as much greens as gorillas. Anyway, it's debatable. Everything's debatable. Whether it works for me, I have no idea. We'll see. I'd like to lose some weight because I've gained weight on the Seroquel, but the Abilify is also supposed to help lose weight, so I got two things going for me, which is awesome because I have gained a significant amount of weight. Obviously you can't see. I won't let you see. And yeah, in terms of the raw food diet, I've noticed certain things like my fingernails grow faster, they're stronger. I'm hungry in the morning. I was never hungry in the morning. I don't sleep as much. I don't sleep in. I don't need to. My belly shrunk. I only lost a few pounds. I've been on it for about a month now. One of the reasons I tried it is because my mom and her common law husband have had amazing results. She lost 30 pounds and her depression is gone. And he lost weight, but the most significant change for him was that he didn't need to take his arthritis medication anymore. So anyway, my mom's got me on this. It's worth a try. You know, I'm going to try everything, and it kind of shows you that if you haven't heard of this diet before, or lifestyle change, or whatever you want to call it, there's always something out there that you haven't tried. Even if you think you've tried everything, no, trust me, you haven't. There's always something, and if you think you've tried everything, send me a message, and I bet you I can suggest 10 things to you that you haven't tried. Anyways, I think that's about it, as far as I know. No real big updates. The Depersonalization Awareness Society, we are still going through the legal process, and unfortunately that can take, as Erin told me, that can take up to 2 years, so not too happy about that. But there are some pamphlets that I want to get published and distributed through 2 different avenues. One is Canadian Mental Health Association, and the other is the Mental Health Institute. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I'll let you know if that happens. Hopefully I'll do that. I can't handle a whole lot at once, as you know, and as you probably have the same. So again, one step at a time. I have all these lists of things that I need to do, but just one step at a time. So I hope you guys are doing well. You're not alone. Again, you're not alone. Hang in there, and just when you thought you've tried everything, I can guarantee you haven't. And always remember, individualism is extremely important when dealing with depersonalization disorder. Unfortunately, we're not all the same, so what works for one person may or may not work for another person. And it basically comes down to experimentation. and you have to be patient when you're experimenting. But in the end, it could turn out to be a good thing. So be patient and hang in there. And yeah, feel free to message me. Okay, thanks.